With the completion of Kalaya to all new legend skin of Alpha, MLBB after 30 years of sleep is finally here with the patch note, so let's not waste time and dive straight into it. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we will unpack everything that came with the patch note 1.9.58 and the advanced server, so what's to wait for? Let's dive in. Hey guys, listen up. The Kazuki Plus membership is finally live, and guess what? For just 59 rupees, yep, that's only $0.65 or 39 PHP. You get so many awesome perks. Loyalty badges to show off your support, custom emojis to spam in the comments, early access to all my new videos before anyone else, exclusive travel vlogs so that you can see all the behind the scene from my trips, studio and bootcamp updates to keep you in the loop, and of course, unfiltered BTS moments with me and Team Kazuki, raw, real, and super fun. Oh, and here's the best part, the first 100 members will get a special shout out. So what are you waiting for? Hit that join button below and click the link in the description and become a part of the Kazuki Plus family. Revamped Kimi is seeing some nice adjustments. Starting with her basic attacks, Kimi now boasts an increased range and a slight boost in projectile speed for both her regular and enhanced attacks, making it easier to poke and kite enemies from a safer distance. Her skill 1, Chemical Bolts, also sees a significant improvement. The number of bolts fired has increased from 4 to 6 with faster bolt speed, allowing Kimi to deal more consistent damage in fights. Skill 2 is where things get interesting. Not only has the projectile speed been bumped up from 6 to 8.5, but it also comes with a new knockback effect. While its flight distance is slightly reduced, Kimi now restores Stallium upon hitting targets, giving her more sustainability in prolonged engagements. However, the vision revealing effect has been removed, so players will need to rely on their map awareness more than ever. Finally, her ultimate is now faster and deadlier, with the delay time reduced from 1.2 seconds to just 1 second. It hits harder, dealing magic damage equal to 20% to 30% of the target's current HP. This makes her ultimate a serious threat to high HP targets, especially tanks and fighters. God has received a nice set of buffs to make him viable in the meta. Previously, God relied on both basic attacks and skills to stake his passive. Now it's all about landing your skills. The requirement to trigger his passive is reduced from hitting enemies 4 times to just 3 times with skills, making it quicker and easier to activate. While the true damage has been slightly reduced from 140 to 120, the faster activation means more frequent burst, which could balance out the minor damage reduction. To top it off, Goat Skill 1 now comes with an exclusive target indicator, giving players better precision and control when casting. This is especially useful for landing those crucial hits needed to stake his passive and stuns. Argus gets a significant buff to his ultimate, making him even more relentless in fights. Previously, Argus would heal only from the damage dealt to heroes after his ultimate ended. Now all damage dealt during his ultimate, whether it's to heroes, minions or monsters, is converted into HP once the effect ends. Lucas sees an adjustment to his ultimate, making each hit pack more punch. The aftershock damage is removed, but in exchange, his explosion damage is significantly boosted from 250 to 750 to a whooping 450 to 1100. Hayabusa receives a nerf aimed at balancing his late-game burst potential. His ultimate slash damage bonus is reduced from 60% extra physical attack to 50%, and while his extra damage is adjusted, has been increased by 25 in the early game and 55 in the late game. The extra physical attack has also been increased by 20. Up next is Brody. His skill 1 now has 40% less backswing, allowing for quicker follow-up attacks and smoother gameplay. The skill 2 also gets a 20% reduction in backswing, making Brody's combo feel much more fluid. Badang on the other hand faces a slight nerf. His attack range is reduced from 6.5 to 5.5, limiting his poke potential. However, his dash control have been adjusted, the dash distance slightly reduced from 4.5 to 4, but the speed is boosted from 9 to 10 despite the shorter range. Minotaur receives a subtle buff with an increased dash distance on his skill 1, going from 3 to 4. This added flexibility gives Minotaur better positioning options in fights. Zushin gets a minor nerf with an increased mana cost for skill 2, scaling from 110 to 160 instead of 110 to 145. While not drastic, this means Zushin player will need to be more mindful of their mana usage, especially in prolonged engagements. Julian sees an interesting adjustment to his role. Julian is now classified an assassin fighter instead of fighter mage, reflecting his burst-heavy, assassin-like playstyle more accurately. Eudora receives a nice set of buffs to bring her back into the meta. Her skill 1 now costs significantly less mana, dropping from 65 to 90 to just 50 to 70 across all levels. Skill 2 also gets a huge mana cost reduction, going from 90 to 140 to a more manageable 70 to 95. Moving on to all the battlefield adjustments. Battlefield effects have now been removed for a short time, but on February 17th, they will be live once again. The effect we are going to be seeing is the overcharge zone. Load adjustments are also being tested again. This time, the load's evolve time has been pushed back to 18 minutes and the 8-minute load can now charge at turrets, dealing damage. The base turret's holy defense now deal damage equal to 50% of the load's current HP, which is more interesting change. The load has also been made tankier. God, I can't wait for Madara to come. Killing Spree has also received a buff. This emblem now activates not only after securing a kill but also when dealing damage to an enemy hero with less than 30% HP. If an enemy hero dies within 1 second after taking damage from you, Killing Spree's cooldown resets, allowing for chained effect in team fights. To balance this, a 30-second cooldown has been added. Common emblem. Temporal Rain has been buffed. The duration has been reduced from 5 seconds to 4 seconds, but the cooldown decay for non-ultimate active skills has been improved from 1.3 to 1.5, enhancing uptime for skill spamming heroes. Support emblem Focusing Mark has received some adjustments. Instead of reducing enemy heroes' movement speed by 15%, it now grants the support hero a 10% movement speed boost after dealing damage. Additionally, it still increases the damage taken by enemies from allies by 6%, improving mobility for support. Tank emblem Tenacity has been buffed. Previously, tanks gained increased defenses when HP was below 35%. Now they receive a 5% damage reduction when HP drops below 50%, providing better survivability earlier in fights. Roaming equipment has undergone some reworks. Dire Hit has been reworked. This no longer boosts the roamer's damage output. Instead, it marks enemies for 3 seconds after inflicting a control effect. Allies attacking the marked target trigger extra damage with a 30-second cooldown, emphasizing teamwork and crowd control. Encourage has also been reworked, now enhances team survivability by increasing nearby allies' hybrid defense by 12 to 30, replacing the previous boost to physical attack, magic power, and attack speed. Movement blessings have received some optimization. Effect descriptions for all 4 movement blessings have been clarified. After purchasing roaming equipment, heroes cannot gain EXP or gold from minions and creeps when allied heroes are nearby during the first 8 minutes of the match. Let's check out some other battlefield adjustments. The aim panning feature has been optimized for better alignment with player habits. Skill ranges for abilities like Franco's skill 1 and Layla's ultimate have been slightly reduced to make aiming more natural. Moving on to bug fixes. Fixed the issue where the load would not spawn immediately after the minimap countdown ended. Resolved a bug for Farsa, where rapid tapping during her ultimate caused skill operation lows. An internal cooldown display between casts has been added to ensure smoother skill usage. And of course, we have got the free heroes for the week. From February 14 to February 21, the following 8 heroes are free to play. If you are a Starlight member, you will also get access to these extra 6 heroes. Moving on to surveys. First, we have epic or higher tier skin surveys for Edith. Here is the first design. Damn, Moontune, how many skin is Edith going to get? She just got an Ampil skin. Either way, I'm happy because all her previous skins are kind of bad anyway. This design looks like a castle and reminds me of Capone Beige from One Piece. It's a nice design, though it could be better. Time for design number 2. This one could be some kind of aquatic design because of the shark-like shoulders, the fins and the gill pattern on Edith. However, it also has a futuristic vibe with its color scheme. It's a cool design, not gonna lie. Up next is design number 3. Okay, wow, there's a royal looking design. It has a touch of Greek influence on Phylex's face. This one is the best so far in the surveys. I really like this one. Moving on to design number 4. Okay, this one does look super cool. It has a space theme similar to the one Freya has for her legend skin. Maybe she's related to that theme or something. Not really sure what's going on here though. Let's move on to the last design for today. Oh damn, I love the art style on this one. It's so grand looking and Edith looks amazing too. But look at Phylex. Doesn't he look so majestic and clean? That's the best part of this design. It has so much going on, but it's all well rounded. I like this one a lot. Time for some exciting surveys. It's Leslie's Legend Skin Revamp. Here is design number 1. Wow, this is so well put together. The art style and everything are just amazing. The details on her sniper rifle and the sleek design of her outfit gives off a classy vibe. I'm really impressed with this one. It feels legendary. Now on to design number 2. This one has a futuristic vibe. Leslie has a futuristic outfit. In this design, the intricate patterns on her cloak make it stand out. And her weapon has a menacing design, perfect for a stealthy marksman. Up next is design number 3. This design is giving off major fantasy vibes. Just such little changes completely change the vibe of this skin. This is the perfect example of how little changes make a big difference. Moving on to design number 4. Here's the celestial theme design and oh boy, it's stunning. Leslie looks like a cosmic warrior and shimmering star-like patterns on her outfit. The glowing blue and pink palette makes her look otherworldly, and her sniper rifle resembles a high-tech space weapon. This one is truly out of this world. Moving on to other updates. First, we have background for Kalea and she seems to be ready for release. Not only do we have her updated skill icons now, but her overall gameplay animations are also much smoother. Her ultimate now features 3 unique animations. In the first, she slams her enemies with her hands. In the second, she kicks the body to the ground. In the last, she slams the body using her tail. Additionally, her basic skin portrait has been revealed, suggesting that she might be released in the month of March. Then we have the Alpha Legend skin update. We already know that his legend skin Revenant of Roses will be releasing soon. We have his tokens and crest ready with the background. However, what came as a surprise is that it will have a skin tag, similar to the ones we have seen with the KOF 3rd series or the Moscow All-Star skin. This makes him the first exclusive legend skin to come with a skin tag, featuring both golden and silver tags. Next is the update related to our sandboy, Khalid, who is getting another new skin. Rumors suggest that it might be the Season 36 exclusive skin, which means we can get it for free by playing 20 ranked matches. There's also an update on Leslie's epic skin, Phantom Mirage. It is predicted that it will be released around March or April. However, things are still uncertain between her and Benedetta's epic. Or is that we will see them together? What do you all think? Moving on, we have an update for our revamped Kimi. Her first skill's missiles are now faster and smoother. Meanwhile, her second skill has been revamped to resemble Nathan's second skill. It now knocks back enemies, slows them down, and deals damage throughout its path. There are also rumors going on that Fanny Legend will connect it with Freya's Legend. Freya already had a great animation. I can't imagine how Fanny will be. The collector's skin of Florin, which will be released on 5th of March. Her skin has been optimized, making her look even prettier. And the background color tone has been slightly adjusted. Alongside her will be Nana Aquapura and Popolin Krupa, Spirit of the Brush. One of the most awaited lobby features is now finally live. Yes, the lobby feature where you could change around and have the heroes you want on the lobby is finally here. The sad part is that they won't let all the heroes in your lobby, just the ones that have had voice lines and animations for the lobby. Finally, my lobby will permanently fix to Zushin. With that, we also have Kalia in the lobby now, and she is super chill. I will let you hear some of her voice lines.
Ahoy, matey! How is that? It's what you humans say, right? Fighting with a tail is no easy feat. It takes tons of practice and a little talent. Have I ever seen sea monsters? Oh, you mean my pets.
What do you think about her? Is she good or is she bad? Comment down your thoughts below. Next is the Impel skin edit, which is confirmed to be released on the 7th of March. Lastly, there is the sudden news that the BTC event will be dropping on 15th of February in the original server. You will be able to buy Kagura from the shop using 1288 diamonds, while the others two, Xavier and Edith, will be available in the gacha system. This is not yet confirmed, but subscribe now to stay updated as soon as it comes. So guys, what's your catch on this patch? Which hero do you think deserves buff in the next patch? And are you excited with the new hero Kalia with her release? I'm sure she will be nuisance in the battlefield. What are your thoughts on her? Do let me know in the comment section. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.